Hey y'all, it's Brenda. Welcome to Life on Goldman Road. Today is mine and Clarence's 32nd anniversary. So I'm going to take you along as we do anniversary supper. Dogs, y'all. Okay, so today we went by, and I have a sink full of dishes, so sorry. I've been outside all day. So we went by L&M Meat Company, which is a little local meat place in our town, when we picked up Grayson from school, and we picked up a couple of ribeyes. They look so good. So these are fresh. They process their beef. So this is a local beef. This is grass-fed, grain finished. So I'm going to show you this again. So that's because it has these fat and the marbling throughout the meat. And of course I asked, because I knew that was a question a lot of people ask, if it is grass-fed grain finished or grass-fed grass finished. Grass finished is a lot more lean, but in a steak, that fat and that marbling is where your tenderness comes in. So good. Fresh meat, beautiful marbling, wonderful. These are about 1 inch thick. Let me see if I can get them out of the package so I can show you. Well, there it comes. So about 1 inch thick, beautiful cut of meat. I'm excited about this. So with our steak tonight, we are also going to do some just baked potatoes. Nothing fancy tonight. So we're gonna do some baked potatoes. I don't even think I have lettuce for a salad. That's how it's just gonna roll tonight. We are gonna make some yeast rolls. It's a smaller recipe than my normal recipe, so we're gonna try it and see how that goes. I am gonna put some Dales for some marinade on the steak. I'm gonna let it marinate for at least 30 minutes. Clarence is gonna grill them up later on. But we have got some other things to do in the kitchen while we wait, because I've got to get potatoes on and yeast rolls proofing. I've got to read my recipe to make sure I can do it all in my time. So we're gonna get these steaks to marinade. Clarence is gonna grill them up, but I'm gonna take you along with us. All right, I got our steaks on to marinade. I'm gonna let them marinate for about 30 minutes while I go put some dogs outside. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do basic tonight. So we've got some potatoes, and I have some coarse sea salt. So we're gonna do some salt jacketed baked potatoes. Nothing major there. So what I'm gonna do is just take just a little bit of olive oil. I just need the salt to stick to the potato, and we're gonna just rub our potatoes. Okay. Now I have 2 sheets of foil here. Okay. Then all we're gonna do, hang tight, let me wipe my hands. All right, so what we're gonna do is take our coarse sea salt and sprinkle it all over our potato, if I can get it to come out. It's gonna be a pain today, so let's do this instead. I'm gonna take it, and I'm not gonna, I mean, this is a lot, yes, but it's gonna, sorry if you couldn't see that. And we have salt here in our foil as well, but we just dampen the potatoes just enough that the salt will stick. And this is a little bit coarse salt, probably a little finer salt would be better. And you can do it with several different things. So let me dust my hands off, hang on. All right. So now all we're gonna do is wrap our potatoes up with the salt that's, you know, still here on our foil. No biggie. Let's see if I can get some of that to stick. We're going to bake these in the oven for about an hour on 400. It's kind of a small potato, but it'll be okay. I did not get bacon potatoes today. When we picked up the steaks, I forgot all about it, to be honest. So we're just going to wrap these up. All right, and as soon as our oven comes to temp, these are going in the oven for an hour. Our steaks are on to marinade, and we have a recipe for yeast rolls that we're going to get to now. Got the potatoes in. Now I went on and added, there is a 1/3 cup of oil in here. I'm going to add what is essentially a packet of yeast. So that is 2 1/4 tablespoons. Okay, this is going to bloom for just a minute. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar and a cup of water. And our water is about 110 degrees. Okay. We're going to let this bloom for a second. Okay, our yeast has proofed. It looks great. We're going to add 2 cups of flour, the salt, and an egg to this mixture. So let's do 2 cups of, this is all-purpose flour. You can use bread flour. It works fine too. All right, we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay. And 1 egg. Now, because of these being farm fresh eggs, I wanted to add it into the cup first before we added it into our mixture. All right, now we are supposed to use a stand mixer with the dough hook, but I have my Danish whisk. So I think we're gonna just use that. Now we're gonna add the remaining flour at a 1/2 cup or a 1/3 of a cup at a time. So let's get this mixed up. This only has a 10-minute rest before popping in the oven. So we're gonna see how it works. All right, so let's add, this is a 1/4 cup, but we're gonna add a 1/4 cup at a time because I don't know what I did with my 1/3 cup. This is supposed to make 12 rolls. Total flour should be 3.5 cups. So we'll see. So that was a 1/2 cup added right there, the 2/4. So we've got 2.5 cups in here right now. Still sticky. Oh, we're getting there. It's turning it loose from the sides. Still sticky. We may add just a little bit more because this here on the hook, pretty good, but still a little bit. So we're going to add, so this is essentially, we've added a cup of flour to this. So we've added the 3 cups. All that would be left would be another 1/2 cup, but I don't think we're going to need that. All right, we're not taking any more flour in. It kind of just looks good. Now, it doesn't say to turn out on a floured surface and knead or anything like that. It just says add the remaining flour, shape into 12 balls, place in a 9x13, and let dough rise for 10 minutes. So, what I'm gonna do, so it won't be so sticky, maybe, I'm gonna kind of add some flour around our mixture a little bit and kind of work it. Sometimes you have to get in here with your hands. So we're gonna see how this goes. Oh yeah. Perfect. We're gonna get it to come together, and then we will, there it is right there. All right, let me grab my dish and I'm gonna spray it with some nonstick spray. All right, y'all, let's see how this goes. So we're gonna just start shaping into our ball. And I just like to work mine there until I get the top smooth, and then just kind of tuck everything under the bottom. Will we get 12? I have no idea. We'll see what we get. Get a little. And I'm just kind of pinching them off as I would a biscuit. Just kind of tuck as I go. All right, there's our first 3. I'm gonna go ahead with these and then I'll show you what they look like. All right, here we are. We're gonna let them sit for 10 minutes. Okay, I wanna tell you what we're gonna put on our yeast rolls. This is Zach Garvin's strawberry butter spread. Zach Garvin's is a steakhouse in Newton, Mississippi, and this stuff is famous in our area. This is the first time that we've had it. You literally could eat it with a spoon. It is so good. But this is going to go on our yeast rolls tonight, so I'm excited about that. It's nice to have little local restaurants that do little special things. They are known for this spread, and so I'm happy to get a hold of it tonight. Nice thing to go with our yeast rolls. All right, I have our rolls rising. They have a little bit more than a minute. They're rising. They're on the oven. You only bake these for 10 minutes. So, got to decide if I'm going to go ahead and bake them or wait just a little bit and just let them sit there and they'll be fine. But I kind of want it all done at the same time. My potatoes probably need about another 30 minutes, and he hasn't even put the steaks on. I don't even know if he's lit the grill. Probably need to check on that. Okay, Clarence has the steaks on the grill. I have just taken the baked potatoes out of the oven, and I'm about to put in the rolls. Look at these rolls. Now, they've been sitting there for about 30 minutes. But they smell so good. So we're about to put those in the oven. They say 10 minutes. We'll see. All right, here is my plate. The rolls turned out great. The steak is tender. That is fine right there. So good. All right, y'all, we are about to eat. It is ready. Everything is so good. I don't know if you can see or not, but the rolls turned out fantastic. So we are gonna dig in. I'm gonna get out my strawberry butter in just a minute. Oh. Give me about 15 minutes. I'm gonna be miserable. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. We have enjoyed our anniversary and so blessed that you got to come along with us tonight. So until next time, we will see you later.